pretty sure it's safe to say that a whole bunch of us are super hyped up for Spider-Man PS4, except currently we are just all dangling on a bunch of balls right now, more or less in the land of freaking mythicals on what can actually happen with this game. Now, I've discussed this in previous videos before about what happens after Spider-Man PS4 is released, right? At least the gameplayer's biggest fear, and especially the developers anyway, is to have a game that is absolutely fantastic, but over time, relatively quite quick, in like a couple of months, kind of becomes forgotten about. Well, today, we got some freaking interesting news, okay, that is gonna get you even more hyped up, and I also forgot to add an intro to this video, so hey, I guess, welcome your face back to another video. Boy, you better go and grab yourself some popcorn, because I'm about to get you more hyped up. So, diving into the news we have today, it actually comes from the big guys Sony themselves. Now, I'm gonna read out exactly word by word, and I will show you guys on screen what was said. So it says, Sony has reiterated its commitment to first-party franchises as part of an organizational reshuffle that will see some of its most forward-facing executives promoted up the corporate ladder, and Sean Layden, who will continue to front Sony Interactive Entertainment America and act as the chairman of Worldwide Studios, will, and of course I quote, concentrate his focus on providing platform-defining content for the company. And according to a press release, the firm's mission is to create and develop the most attractive and powerful first-party titles, has actually just become more important than ever, literally. Now, this is great news across all fields for the main exclusive games for PlayStation 4, of course. Now, touching up on the subject that I said at the beginning of the video about a game like Spider-Man in this case coming out, what happens after the release date. Now, with these comments actually being said, it seems like Spider-Man won't just be forgotten about after its release date, essentially. Now, this is great news, because with what I'm thinking in my head is that essentially there can be like a prequel to it, more or less, and I wouldn't say like I'd want them to go ahead, well, especially Insomniac Games, go ahead and make Spider-Man PS4 a yearly release like frickin' Assassin's Creed. Like, hey, let's definitely not go down that path. But my question to you guys anyway in between this is, if there was to be like a prequel to Spider-Man PS4, what would you actually want to see, and kind of what would be your time gap as to when you'd like to see that, if that makes sense? Like, would it be a year from the game's release date, 2 years, 3 years? I mean, hey, you get in the comment section below. But with these comments, it's safe to say we are definitely not going to be in a situation like we were with the last Spider-Man game, which was just donkey years ago. I mean, absolutely crazy as far as the time distance goes between that game and the new one coming up right now. That is something at least I personally do not ever want to see again. Now, it also makes me super excited that, hey, there might be a bunch of DLCs. Now, this is something that of course hasn't happened, and it's something very important, because you see great games out there that obviously simply look great and then turn to crap after a couple of months because people run out of things to do and X, Y, and Z, and that is pretty much as far as it goes. But my initial thoughts now with Sony actually making it the main focus, and I mean, Insomniac we definitely believe in, and you know, we know these guys are just absolutely insanely awesome with what they are able to do. I mean, we can just be on to much bigger and better things. Let's be honest, everyone always wanted a Spider-Man PS4 online. Whether that was to happen or not, who the heck knows, alright? But at least it's not just gonna be a dry game. Like, I want yearly updated content, if not like a brand new release. And hey, that might be asking for a whole bunch of stuff, but it works both ways, because if for me personally, I don't know how you would release a Spider-Man game every single year. That'd be absolutely crazy. Like, literally, what would you include in the game to not make it repetitive, essentially, right? And then obviously when next-gen consoles come out, so like the PlayStation 5 and whatever the Xbox will be called, you kind of want to have something refreshing, and at the same time you're going to have a whole lot more doors open to what you can actually create. But Spider-Man Online is definitely something I wanted to see anyway. Whether that would ever happen, we are still yet to know. But look, guys, we are in a great position right now with all this information coming out. I mean, it's just a great time to be alive, more or less. And also, it was Jacinda Chu's 15-year anniversary at Insomniac Games. If you guys didn't know, she is the art director. And hey, I mean, look, Jacinda, if you now want to drop some new artwork for SpiderMan PS4, you know, for like your 15-year anniversary, I mean, definitely feel free to do so. I'm pretty sure, you know, we wouldn't mind that. So hey, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge, that would be great. But guys, get in the comment section below and let me know what your thoughts are on this. Is it a good thing that they're going to be focusing, you know, more on the exclusive titles, or do you think it'd be a bad thing for SpiderMan PS4 if it was to be like more of a frequent release on different games, like prequels of course? Or would you rather just see DLCs, or would you rather really just have something awesome like a Spider-Man Online? So get in the comment section below, let me know. Subscribe for more awesome content, of course, if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. And by the way, if you missed the previous ones, the links are in the description below. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next one. Until then, have an awesome day and adios amigos.